Do you ever feel stuck because you want to practice speaking English, but you don't have anyone to talk to? You're not the only one. And here's the surprising truth. Some of the most fluent speakers in the world, actors, presenters, even news reporters, don't start by practicing with other people. They start alone. Hey, my friend. Welcome back to Talk Easy, English Podcasts. I'm Laura, and today I'm going to share 5 powerful ways you can practice English on your own and sound more natural, confident, and fluent than ever. Stick with me until the end, because these tips might completely change how you learn. Before I show you the strategies, let's destroy a few myths that hold learners back. Myth number 1. Speaking alone is useless. False. When you speak out loud, even if nobody's listening, your brain learns to form sentences faster and smoother. It's like training your muscles. Athletes don't just play matches, they also spend hours practicing on their own. And that training is what makes them win. The same idea applies to learning a language. Practicing alone builds your confidence, improves your pronunciation, and strengthens your fluency. Myth number 2, I need a native speaker to improve. Sounds familiar, right? And sure, talking to native speakers can help, but it's not the only way. In fact, plenty of successful learners have become fluent without ever having regular conversations with native speakers. And nowadays, with the internet, you have access to so many tools, videos, podcasts, AI chat apps that give you native-like input whenever you want. Plus, let's be real, even native speakers don't always use perfect grammar. The key is steady progress, step by step, not chasing some perfect partner. And myth number 3, talking to yourself is weird. Honestly, I do it all the time, and it works. So if you've ever felt embarrassed about practicing alone, let me reassure you, it's not weird at all. In fact, it's one of the smartest and most effective ways to train your English. Even professional speakers rehearse their speeches alone before going on stage. So don't shy away from it, embrace it. So now that we've crushed those myths, let's dive into the fun part, the real techniques that make practicing alone effective. The first one is a total game changer. Thinking in English. This is such a game changer because speaking fluently actually begins in the mind. If you're always thinking in your native language first and then translating, you'll feel slow and hesitant when you try to speak. That little pause in your brain? That's what makes sentences harder to say. But if you train yourself to think directly in English, your speech becomes smoother, faster, and way more natural. So, how can you start? Don't worry, it doesn't have to be complicated. Begin with something simple. Describe what's happening around you in English. For example, if you're making breakfast, you can say, I'm making coffee. The water is boiling. I will add sugar. That's it. These little self-narrations train your brain to switch into English mode. You can also do this when you're walking outside. Just notice your surroundings and describe them. The weather is nice. That car is red. The birds are singing. Another great trick? Plan your day in English. For example, at 10 a.m., I'll study. After that, I'll go to the gym. Then I'll meet my friend for coffee. It's like having a little conversation with yourself in English. And the best part? It makes English part of your daily routine. The more you do it, the faster your brain adapts. Try it right now. Look around your room. Say one sentence in English about what you see. Go on, I'll wait. Now, if this feels difficult at the start, don't worry. You don't have to jump into full sentences right away. Begin with keywords: coffee, hot, morning, delicious. Over time, your brain will naturally start filling in the gaps. Another helpful trick is to replace translation with images. For example, when you see an apple, don't first think of the word in your native language. Just connect it directly to the English word, apple. It's all about training your brain, little by little, until English becomes your default. See? That's how you start building fluency, small steps, every single day. And that's just the beginning. Because the next technique? It's one of the fastest ways to sound like a native speaker. Stay with me. Before we move on, I want to leave you with a challenge. Spend just 5 minutes today thinking only in English. Sounds small, right? But those 5 minutes can turn into a daily habit, and that habit will change everything. So, promise me this. Try it today, even if it's just a couple of minutes. All right, ready for the next big step? Let's dive in. What if I told you there's a technique that can instantly make you sound more fluent, more natural, and more confident? It's called shadowing, and if you've never tried it before, this could be a game changer. So, what exactly is shadowing? Well, it's a method where you listen to a native speaker and immediately repeat after them, almost like you're their shadow. You don't pause, you don't stop to translate, you simply copy their pronunciation, rhythm, and even their emotions as closely as you can. It's like training your brain and your mouth at the same time. Actually, let's do a mini version right now. Repeat after me. I'm learning English step by step. I'm getting better every day. Go ahead, say it out loud. See how that feels? That's shadowing in action. Shadowing is so powerful because it pulls you into the rhythm of real English. You're not memorizing isolated words, you're absorbing the music of the language. Think of it like learning a song. At first you stumble over the lyrics, but after a few tries, it flows. Now, a few traps to avoid. Don't pick audio that's way too fast. Start clear and simple, then level up. Don't chase perfection right away. It's okay if you miss words. Just keep going. And please don't mumble. You have to speak out loud. Whispering won't build confidence or muscle memory. So if you haven't tried shadowing yet, today's the day. Even one short clip can start transforming your fluency. And once you've practiced shadowing, it's time to take it further with a technique that strengthens your speaking muscles like nothing else. Speaking out loud on your own. And yes, this one really makes a difference. A lot of learners make the mistake of keeping English only in their heads, but here's the truth. Your mouth needs practice just like your brain does. Speaking is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger and more flexible it becomes. So let's talk about 3 super simple ways you can practice speaking out loud: describing, storytelling, and role-playing. The first one, describing, is as easy as it sounds. Just look around you and say what you see. For example, there's a wooden desk in front of me. My laptop is open. My phone is right next to it. That's it. And you can do this anywhere, on the bus, in a cafe, while you're cooking. The more you describe, the more natural English becomes part of your everyday life. The second method is storytelling. This is one of my favorites because it helps you build longer sentences and connect your thoughts. You can talk about something simple, like what happened to you yesterday, share a childhood memory, or even invent a fun little story. The best part? There's zero pressure. Since you're speaking alone, you can take your time, make mistakes, and still keep going. If you don't know how to begin, start with something like, yesterday I went to, or one day I saw, and let the story unfold. And finally, role-playing. Honestly, I love this one because it feels like a game. Pretend you're in a real situation, ordering food at a restaurant, introducing yourself in a job interview, or asking for directions. You can even switch voices and act out both sides of the conversation if you want. It keeps the practice fun and creative. So here's my advice. Start speaking out loud today. Describe what you see, tell a short story, or role-play a little scene. These tiny exercises will build your confidence, train your mouth, and help you feel more fluent step by step. All right, my friend, let's jump into something modern and honestly, pretty exciting. AI and language apps. Have you ever tried them? I have, and they're a total game changer. These days, you don't even need a human partner to practice English. Imagine this, an app on your phone that lets you speak out loud, gives you instant feedback, and helps you improve every single day. That's what we have now. Apps like ChatGPT Elsa Speak or Speak English with AI can simulate real conversations. They'll help you with pronunciation, sentence structure, and fluency. Some of them even give you direct feedback on how you say words and suggest better ways to phrase your sentences. It's like carrying around your own personal tutor that's available 24/7. So, how do you actually use them effectively? Here's my advice. Start small. Set yourself a simple goal, maybe 10 minutes a day. Open the app, have a short conversation, or repeat the sentences it gives you. And here's an important tip, don't just type. Actually speak into the app. The more you talk out loud, the more comfortable you'll become. Also, try different topics every day. Order food one day, talk about your hobbies the next, or describe your plans for the weekend. That way, you're not just practicing the same words, you're expanding your vocabulary and learning to adapt in different situations. So to everyone listening, if you're serious about improving your English alone, AI tools and language apps are one of the best options you have. Just open one up, start talking, and make it part of your daily routine. But now let's move into one of the most powerful techniques of all, one that might feel uncomfortable, but delivers massive results: recording yourself. I know, nobody loves hearing their own voice. But trust me, this is where real growth happens. When you listen back, you notice things you never catch while speaking: pronunciation slips, long pauses, filler words. That awareness is what makes you improve. Here's how to start. Pick a simple topic, like your daily routine, your favorite show, or even a page from a book. Record yourself on your phone. Play it back and ask, did I speak clearly? Was I too hesitant? Did I pronounce words the right way? Want to take it further? Compare your recording to a native speaker. Match their rhythm, their intonation, their flow. Over time, this exercise will transform the way you sound. So if you're serious about progress, start recording today. It's one of the easiest ways to track your growth and boost your confidence step by step. Now, let's do a quick recap of what we covered today. We started by busting myths that you can't improve without a partner, or that talking to yourself is weird. Then we explored practical techniques: thinking in English, shadowing, and speaking out loud with describing, storytelling, and role-playing. And finally, we leveled up with modern tools, AI apps, and self-recording to accelerate your progress. Here's my best advice: don't fear mistakes. They're not failures, they're part of the process. Remember, nobody's watching, nobody's judging. Every single attempt counts. Most importantly, enjoy it. Smile while you practice. Speak with confidence. Step by step, your English will get better and better. So, my friend, start speaking today. Pick one technique, try it now, and stick with it. You've got this. Thank you so much for joining me, and in the next episode of Talk Easy English Podcasts, we'll dive into how to take your solo practice into real conversations. Don't miss it.